Self-discipline is an act of cultivation. It requires you to connect today's actions to tomorrow's results. There's a season for sowing, a season for reaping. Self-discipline helps you know which is which. Gary Ryan Blair. What's going on, friends? Welcome to another life lesson video here at Step Up to Greatness, your resource for tips, tricks, advice, life hacks, stories for inspiration and motivation, moving you forward towards greatness without hesitation. I'm your greatness facilitator, Dustin Gruss. Between these videos and my weekly podcast, the SU2G, Step Up to Greatness podcast, my goal is to help you find your healthiest and happiest version of yourself. To make sure you never miss an episode of either, make sure you hit that subscribe button or check them both out, updated weekly at my personal page, stepuptogreatness.com. Have you ever caught yourself thinking or saying you have no willpower? Do you feel like your self-discipline skills are a joke at best? If you do, you're not alone. In fact, when asked, most people would answer that the ability to stay on task and get things done is a trait you're born with. Either you have it or you don't. The truth is actually quite different. In fact, last week we talked about how self-discipline is a learned behavior, and I gave you some techniques to help start the process of learning self-discipline. This week we're going to expand on it even more and give more ways you can develop self-discipline just by following a series of straightforward steps. Here's how. 1. State your goal. You can't possibly keep yourself on track to accomplish anything if you have no set destination in mind. By defining the parameters of exactly what you're setting out to achieve, you're creating a roadmap to success. If you don't know where you're going, you'll never know when you're there. But by stating a definitive goal, you'll be focused in on the specific results you are looking for. 2. Ask what changes this goal requires. Everything you set out to do requires specific key components to accomplish them. Are there habits you need to break? Are you going to be adding something into your daily routine? Make a list of exactly what core values you need to succeed. What growth are you looking for? What do you need to do to gain those? Speaking of setting and achieving goals, have you checked out my online course on goal setting yet? Stick around to the end of this video for more on that. Back to the steps. 3. Who are your role models? Self-discipline is strengthened when you have mentors and role models to emulate. Ask anyone who has truly accomplished anything, and they will tell you they did so by surrounding themselves with great people or by studying them, surrounding themselves with their way of thinking. Find out who has accomplished this task you're setting out to do. How did they go about doing it? What kind of self-discipline did they practice to get there? Now, don't forget, their methods worked for them, but you may need to come up with your own spin on that approach. 4. What are the obstacles? There will always be distractions and temptations to keep you from your goal. Understanding what's going to test your self-control before you even start allows you to create an action plan to deal with each obstacle. Focus on what things you can do to keep yourself on track for your goal. And just like with the role models that can serve as guides, sometimes your obstacles can be people that doubt you or try to sabotage you. Be aware of who these people might be and ways you can respond to their negativity in a constructive or positive way. Or just avoid those people altogether. 5. Create a plan. With all these things in mind, now create a concrete plan moving forward. What steps do you need to take? If you find what you lay out still seems intimidating, Break up tasks into smaller pieces you can manage easily to make control easier as you progress. You might recall in a previous video me talking about the aggregation of marginal gains, where you improve on a number of smaller things to work towards and improve on one large overall goal. You can use this approach or just simply smaller tasks or goals in general. Be sure to include deadlines so you know what's expected when. All this will focus your self-discipline exactly where it needs to go. 6. Be accountable. By making yourself accountable to someone else, you will dig in harder to stay disciplined as you carry out your plan. You'll fight harder and stay with things longer. One of those mentors I mentioned earlier could make a great accountability partner, or a friend with a similar goal, or, a greatness facilitator. But choose someone that will help encourage you, but keep you honest and challenge you. There you have it. By following these steps, you'll find self-discipline isn't quite so hard as you think it is. Most of staying on track lies in having a plan you're willing to follow and then putting in the work to get there. It really is possible to become self-disciplined, even if you hit a bump and fall off for a moment. The important thing with these steps to self-discipline and in life overall is that you keep moving forward and step up to greatness. Peace! What's going on, everyone? Dustin Grusty, Greatness Facilitator here. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Hope you're getting a lot of useful information out of them and hope they're helping you transform into the greatest version of yourself. What a year 2020 has been. I know it's thrown me for a loop, but it is not too late to hit your goals. We are entering the fourth quarter, which means there is still time. One of the things I got to do this year was create my first online course, Goals to Greatness. And you know what? I want to help as many people as possible reach their goals, especially this last quarter of the year. So I am dropping my price all the way down to $6. It's a 6-week course for $6. That's $1 a week, which means you can change your large coffees this week, switch down to a medium or small, and have enough money left over to pay for this course. 1 week of smaller coffees, but a 6-week course that can change your life forever. So check out the link or go to www.stepuptogreatness.com and there's always going to be a link there. $6, 6-week course, setting goals, steps on how to achieve them. Let's transform your life. In the meantime, keep moving forward. Step up to greatness. Let's hit your goals. Let's do it. Come on. Peace.